Well now, folks, old Elon Musk sure likes to holler about free speech and open dialogue on his Twitter ranch. But let me tell you something, behind all that fancy talk is a whole lot of hogwash. What we got here is a fella who's more interested in silencing voices while still charging folks full price for half the service. You take $1 from one user here, a couple bucks from another over yonder, and soon enough, you've got yourself a gold mine built on broken promises. Elon, who claims he's self-made, don't seem to mind robbing the very folks who trusted him to do right by him. And now he's gone and made himself the sheriff of the internet, writing his own laws to muzzle folks in ways even the real law wouldn't dare. But here's the kicker, what's next? Will Twitter users need to prove they're US citizens just to speak their minds? Will we have to be super smart and part of Musk's elite posse? Or heck, are we heading to a point where Elon starts demanding we all be blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and just like him? Makes you wonder, don't it? Section 1. Half the service, full price. Let's talk turkey. Musk's Twitter is selling folks a service it don't deliver. Paying for censorship. Twitter Blue users are shelling out their hard-earned cash, only to find themselves locked out, silenced, or timed out. And guess what? They're still getting billed full price. Now that ain't just bad business, it's downright theft. Stealing from the poor. For every user who pays but can't speak, Musk and his gang pocket the cash. Multiply that by millions of users, and it's clear as day, this fella ain't the champion of free speech. He's the outlaw stealing from the folks at the bottom. Section 2. The self-made myth. Elon Musk likes to puff his chest and call himself self-made. But Twitter's shady dealings tell a different tale. Broken promises. Musk charges folks for unrestricted access, only to slap them with arbitrary limits. That ain't the work of a visionary. It's the work of a snake oil salesman, using usury. Now, when you're charging folks full price while giving them less and less, that's usury, plain and simple. If Elon's fortune comes from squeezing pennies out of struggling folks, can he really call himself self-made? Section 3. Suppressing voices and playing internet cop. Now here's where it gets real nasty. Musk's Twitter is running like a Wild West town with him as the self-appointed sheriff, silencing critics, activists, whistleblowers, and everyday folks trying to speak truth are getting targeted and silenced. Acting like an internet cop. The law can't arrest you for speech that's vulgar or critical, so long as it ain't a threat. But Musk? He's punishing folks left and right just for speaking their minds. No oversight, no accountability. Musk's got more power than the law and zero accountability. That's a dangerous mix if you ask me. Section 4. Robbing users while bragging about free speech. Free speech sure ain't free when it comes with a price tag and a muzzle. The bill comes due. Folks are paying for a platform that's supposed to give them a voice, but instead it's silencing them while counting their money. That ain't right, plain and simple. Calling it theft. Let's not mince words here. What Musk is doing is robbing the public while bragging about his so-called principles. Section 5. A call to action. It's high time we stop letting Elon Musk run roughshod over free speech. Here's what needs to happen. Transparency. Folks deserve to know why they're getting silenced and what the rules really are. Refunds. If you're paying for a service and not getting it, you ought to get your money back. Stop private policing. If the real cops can't arrest us for our words, Musk sure as shooting shouldn't have that kind of power. Accountability for billionaires. It's time to stop idolizing the rich and start holding them accountable. Musk's wealth is built on the backs of the folks he silences. Conclusion. Elon Musk has built his Twitter empire by stealing dollars here and there from everyday folks. While he brags about free speech and being self-made, his actions tell a different story. A story of exploitation, suppression, and unchecked power. And as these restrictions grow, we gotta ask ourselves, will Twitter soon demand proof of citizenship, intelligence, or even appearance just to speak? If free speech really matters, then accountability comes first. It's time for Musk to answer for his broken promises and unethical practices.